Hi, I'm sorry for the noise. I'm out in public making this video with water and people and things happening, but I'm gonna do it here anyways, out in public, which is awkward. So let's get this started. My name is Lacey Victoria. I'm 19 years old. I was born July 31st, 1993. I go to Aveda Institute and hopefully fashion design school next. I haven't decided what school. I have multiple dreams. I dream to be a musician in a band. Do Fashion Week in Tokyo, Japan is probably my biggest dream. I'm working on modeling right now, and I want to live in LA. The only problem with all of this is I suffer with misophonia. You guys are probably asking, oh, what is misophonia, unless you already have it. Misophonia, which means the hate of sounds, is an extremely rare disorder. And not much is known about it, and there's no cure. Misophonia makes me extremely angry. When I hear noise, I become full of rage. I want to scream at the top of my lungs, and my body will shake vigorously from frustration. I'll have two kinds of reactions: fight or fight. Fight or flight, yeah. I will either want to hurt you really bad, or just run away from the sounds. There's lots of noises that can cause these triggers for me, and it seems to be getting worse and worse as I get older. It started in elementary school with my teacher, Miss Brownie. She used to suck her teeth about every 60 seconds, and if I would get lucky, she'd wait 5 minutes to suck her teeth again. And yes, I counted to figure it out because it was bothering me that much. I remember not being able to concentrate and that being the loudest thing in the classroom. And I mean, I'm in a classroom full of little kids, you know, everyone's loud, you know, you're kids, you're loud. And that was the loudest thing to me. And every time she'd suck her teeth, I would get really hot and feel extremely angry and just want to flip the table. Like, oh! And I'd want to hurt her, like actually physically hurt her. That's when I started to shake my body, like shake my body, like my muscles, to help control myself from these outbursts and outrages. But now I wish teeth sucking was the only thing that annoyed me, unfortunately. Things like gum smacking and popping, nail scratching of the skin, fabric rubbing on dry skin, silverware ticking on plates and bowls, certain people's voices. Like if I have a conversation, there's some people I just can't talk to because there's this tone in their voice that I can't handle. Pink noise, I've learned bothers me. Nail clicking, like when people's cleaning their nails and it ticks, drives me nuts. Open mouth chewing, and when people take way too big of a bite and they seem to be fighting with their food. Sick people, can't handle it. Nose sniffing, throat clearing, some sneezes, and typing, and the list goes on. And it affects my everyday living in a really bad way, and it's extremely hard effects. Everywhere I go and everything I do just isn't just an easy or fun day, no matter what. There are noises everywhere you go, like out here right now. There's noises everywhere. And it takes a lot of energy for me to put a smile on my face and act like I don't want to rip your jaw off because you're smacking gum right in front of me while I'm trying to conversate with you. You know, or sometimes me just wanting to run out of the movie theater screaming at the top of my lungs because Fatso behind me is sucking his teeth and eating popcorn. And that gets hard, you know? It's hard to keep composure on the outside when you're freaking out and panicking on the inside. You know, the world is a noisy place and lots of sounds all the time coming from people. It's hard getting out of bed sometimes knowing that and knowing I have to act normal. And it makes me feel like crap, honestly. It makes me depressed to the max and very angry. And when I say angry here, I mean it makes me angry that I was born this way. It stresses out my family bad, mainly my mom and my grandma. I hurt them a lot because of this. I yell at them and say mean things. It's just not a happy, peaceful life with them. I'm always angry around them because they're always making noises that bother me. And they can't help it. I know they can't, but it still bothers me. As a result of that, I get angry at myself because I feel bad, and it makes me feel like crap that I'm like this. And it's causing them a lot of pain. There are days where I seriously just want to be deaf. And it seems like I feel that way more and more. So one day I just might go to the doctor and be like, listen, doc, take my eardrums out because I can't handle it anymore. It's sad to think someone would be happier if they couldn't hear at all anymore. But I'm honestly falling apart because of this, and it's taking over my energy, my freedom, my life. I'm stuck fighting with myself and hating myself, trying to figure out how I can fix this when I know there's no cure. I can only cope with it, and that sometimes can only get you so far. This is my introduction to my life with misophonia and dealing with everyday life sounds. And so yeah, this is me, Lacey Victoria, a normal 19-year-old girl trying to live a normal life while battling a giant demon. I'll be posting videos every week with updates about the struggle and answering any questions you guys might have about my disorder, misophonia, or even about my life overall. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.